So this one change to your dental website could get you up to 37% more patient opportunities without even redesigning your website. What is it? Well, it's the hero section. That's the very top part of your website. Normally there's a big image there or a video, and that is so important because 80% of people that land on your website will actually look at that and stop at that. So we need to make sure that this expensive part of the digital real estate world is optimized for you to the nth degree. And that's what me and Mel are going to be talking about today. We're going to look at some real examples of hero sections, and we're going to see how some people are missing the mark while other people are absolutely nailing it and speaking to that 80%. So hi, my name's Aaron. I'm the Chief Operating Officer at Marketly Digital. I'm super excited to be talking to you all today. I have over 15 years experience working with dental websites, from the strategy, from the writing, from the planning to the development, been involved in all aspects of it. So you could say I know a thing or two about dental websites, but hopefully you'll
How many websites have you launched, Aaron?
I have launched over 500 websites now. I did that tally last month, funnily enough. So 500, I know. I feel like I'm getting on a little bit.
And I'm Mel. I'm the marketing director for Marketly. And if this is your first time with us, we are Marketly. We help establish and multi-location dental practices find their dream patients through strategic marketing, scalable systems, and omni-channel presence marketing. And as the marketing director, I came from actually the website world and really specialized in copywriting. So you'll be hearing me talk more about messaging, stuff like that, because that's my jam.
Before we kind of get everything rolling, I think it's best to start with why the hero section is such a make or break piece of a dental website. And kind of the stat or fact that stands out to me is the fact that you have like 3 seconds to show what you're all about. And the hero section is pretty much the way to do it. You can tell people who you are, what you do, why you do it, and also who you're trying to speak to. So the fact that you've just got these 3 seconds is crazy and exciting, but I don't know if there's anything else that stands out to you, Mel, as regards to the hero.
There was actually a study done by Unbound that said call to actions, which are those big buttons that you see on website, if it's up in the hero section or above the fold, has another way to call the hero section, they perform 84% better than if it was below the fold. So in other words, it's like 84% more likely that you will convert someone into a patient.
Wow, that's crazy. And we see there is entire YouTube videos about this. There is entire webinars, masterclasses. This piece of real estate is so important. So I think what we'll do today is we are going to have a look at some examples. So we're not going to dive in too much into the branding of it. We're just going to show you why this is a particular website that's kind of missed the mark a little bit. And the first thing that stands out to me is very stock. The image looks like a little bit like hiker's retreat. It doesn't really scream dental practice to me. There's no people in there, no personalization, no one to make a connection with. So that was the first thing that came out to me.
Looks like a tourist site, like where to go hiking.
It really does. Is there anything else, Mel, that kind of stood out to you when you landed on this as being like, it's not really hitting what a hero needs to hit?
I don't know who they are, besides the logo, but that should also be the hero era, because I just see implants and periodontics. And as a consumer, I'm not well educated on what periodontics are. I probably would know what implants are, but we need something in the hero area with a headline that communicates what they do, who they are, and why I choose them. And there's no call to action button. The big buttons that you always see, it's not there on what I should be doing next.
Absolutely. Those call to action buttons should be taken for granted because that's what people want to be told what to do. And with regards to telling people what to do, that piece of text it's very fine, but it's very stock sounding. There's no kind of like catchy feel to it. It doesn't tell you who they're trying to serve. It doesn't tell you why they do what they do. So they're really, unfortunately, missing the mark with regards to that. So it's a very modern looking website, but it's not really telling me much. And so I
Yeah,
don't really
a
feel
simple change could to this, like if they changed it to like maybe a photo of the team, and then the headline could be the first headline could be very benefits driven, like your healthy smile starts here, and then a little subhead, a little title below it that just says, we help patients find their inner confidence by replacing missing teeth, fixing their gum health, something like that. And then a big button that says like, request your appointment here.
absolutely love that. So let's have a look at a second site that has a little bit of the things we've been talking about. There's a face for people to see, nice big heading. There's a couple of buttons as well. But again, what do you think is missing the mark a little bit when it comes to a dental website hero section?
The first thing is that headline is really long-winded. And what does Paramount mean? Because as a consumer, you need to have them read at a 5th grade, 3rd grade level. Like, can a 5-year-old stand it? I keep lowering the age gap, but that's how simple it needs to be. Because I got to understand. And Paramount, I don't know what that means right off the bat. You only have 3 seconds to grab their attention.
100%. And it now makes it look busy rather with that big text, which is strange because it's only in that little section. But because the stock image is obviously so zoomed in, it's making it feel a little bit like, well, where am I supposed to look? And she's got lovely teeth, but it's a stock image. We can tell that. There's no personalization here. And then as someone who's worked as a website developer, I can see straight away my spacing's not there, which hurts my heart. I can't tell that this is 2 buttons. So just that little bit of extra care hasn't kind of been done to make the website stand out as it should. And again, it's not really enticing me to do anything. That you kind of mentioned it, Mel, on the other side. The idea of having a subheading that just elaborates on what that main heading does can be super helpful with regards to driving them into a certain direction. So why don't we look at some that we love? That's always a good thing. So this is Russo. This is a website that really screams that they know who their audience is. And the reason I say that is because they've got a nice, fun, catchy headline straight off the bat. A little bit of fun underneath shine, and then you can see here that they're actually shouting out what they offer and who they offer it to and how they offer it as well, with some clear calls to action. Anything as well, Mel, that kind of stood out to you with regards to this site?
Yeah, I love the video. That adds personalization because as a mom myself, I want to take my kids here. Like, oh my gosh, they're going to get treated. Like, my kids are going to love it here. It's totally kid friendly.
Absolutely. And it's that personalization, isn't it? It's that building that trust. And it's done that.
Yes.
Like we've been looking at this, for 30 seconds. And we're already thinking, oh, wow, this is like the practice for me. And then as you scroll down, you can see they just bring the brand together. It's really, really nice, really cohesive, really professional looking. Absolutely love what they've done. And since they had the redesign, I was looking at some of the stats. They've increased in website traffic, they've increased in phone calls, and they've also increased in time spent on the site. Now, those are obviously 3 great things. Time spent on the site is super, super important for your SEO fans out there, because that can really show to Google, Bing, wherever you're wanting to rank, that your website is relevant to the people that are looking at it. And so that is super, super important. And that starts with the hero section. You want to keep people on your website, you need to get their interest. What we're going to do now is we're going to look at another website that really just, as soon as you land on it, I feel like stands out as being clean, professional, and super clear about what they're doing. Got a lovely looping B-roll video, very personal, lots of smiling faces of the team, so building that trust that we talked about before. And my favorite part is actually the nice big heading. Your best smile starts here. It's almost like a challenge to me. It's almost like enticing me to be like, okay, let's get going then. Let's get started. So
then the subhead even backs that up, saying a tradition of quality orthodontics for 50 plus years. So it's like that adds authority in there, saying, okay, they're making this bold claim and they're backing it up with, we got 50 years of experience. We know what we're doing.
Absolutely. No, I love that. So yeah, I mean, I'm in love with this website. I'm in love with this hero section. Nice big calls to action as well. I think this actually lends into some of the stats about how much they've got conversions because of these call to action. So I think, Mel, you've got some information on that.
Yeah, absolutely. When it launched, it got over 2,700% more appointment requests, which means people are clicking on that book free consultation and they're requesting an appointment. And it got over 1,300% more phone calls. And this doctor sent us an email saying everyone is complimenting the website and we have been seeing enormous growth since the website launched. And since 80% of people are not going to scroll past the hero section, this hero area proves that it's resonating with their community.
Absolutely. Heroes doing half the work, which we love to see. And then I think it's always good to just see how you can seamlessly transition from the hero into the main part of the website as you scroll down. That transition is very important because you want to keep people engaged. And what they've done amazingly well, strong headlines, nice video, and they continue to do that throughout the site. So lovely to see the results from a great job with this hero section. So those are just some amazing examples for us to have a look at. But now it's your turn, guys. Me and Mel are going to set you a challenge. You are going to take a look at your homepage and ask yourself, what does your hero section really say about your practice? Well, if you get a light bulb moment from this video, give us a thumbs up. I love a thumbs up. Or comment in the section below as it helps us with our videos. And hey, if you're wondering what videos belong on your website, then click on the thumbnail that has just popped up on your screen, because I'll be breaking down 8 videos that are must-haves that not only build trust, but turn your browsers into booked appointments instantly. So we want to be more like the Amly website we looked at. We want to see tangible ROI from those conversions on the website. So I'll see you there. Thank you so much, Mel, for joining us today, and super excited to see these hero sections blowing up.
Thanks so much, Aaron.